two hidden worlds live on the quiet skin of nature, one ancient, one restless. Most people never see them, but once you do, nothing about a simple leaf or stone will ever feel ordinary again. Along the edge of an ancient river, where water has carved its path through stone for thousands of years, life clings to the rugged surfaces in the most unexpected ways. Here, beneath the gentle shimmer of flowing water and the quiet pulse of the landscape, tiny kingdoms persist, worlds so small that only a microscope can reveal their secrets. It is on these weathered rocks that our story begins. Lichens are among the hardiest life forms on Earth. They grow on rock, wood, the bark of living and dead trees, and even on urban surfaces, enduring conditions that would be lethal to most organisms. Their presence on any surface is often a sign of a relatively clean environment, since many lichen species are extremely sensitive to air pollution. Lichens are among the most remarkable examples of cooperation in nature. In these tiny structures, a fungus and an alga form a resilient partnership that creates an entirely new organism. The orange cup-shaped bodies seen here are apothecia, the fruiting structures where spores are produced. Lichens grow on rocks, tree bark, and even urban surfaces, often acting as the first colonizers that helped build soil and stabilize ecosystems. They remind us how collaboration and adaptation shape the natural world. Over thousands of years, the structure of lichens has evolved to capture sunlight, store moisture, and slip into a semi-dormant state during cold or dry periods. These adaptations have allowed them to become some of the very first pioneers of barren rock, places where no soil exists, yet lichens begin the slow process of creating it. Lichens are not only symbols of nature's age and resilience, they are living reminders of cooperation and symbiosis, a partnership in which two very different organisms set aside competition and become something new, something stronger. Lichens grow on rocks, tree bark, and even exposed surfaces, quietly preparing the environment for other forms of life. But not all organisms that settle on a leaf share this peaceful nature. Some take a very different role in the story of survival. The orange powder spread across the leaf belongs to a rust fungus, an ancient group of plant parasites. These tiny grains are spores, easily carried by wind and moisture. Once a spore lands on a leaf and finds enough moisture, it germinates and sends fungal threads into the plant's cells, beginning a parasitic relationship millions of years in the making. In contrast to the cooperative nature of lichens, rust fungi reveal the competitive and consuming side of nature. When viewed under the microscope, each spore appears as a textured, compact sphere perfectly adapted for attachment, germination, and penetration into plant tissue. Rest fungi, despite their warm, golden appearance, are masters of parasitism. Under magnification, their cup-shaped structures resemble tiny forges, each one crafting spores designed for a journey on the slightest whisper of wind. Their life cycles are intricate, often requiring more than one host. And within every microscopic chamber lies a story of persistence, adaptation, and astonishing biological precision. Together, lichens and rust fungi reveal two contrasting strategies of survival, one built on partnership, the other on dependence. Yet both, in their own way, speak of a universe crafted with intention and intricacy. When we step back from the microscope, we are left with a humbling truth. In the vast tapestry of life, even the smallest forms carry the fingerprints of extraordinary design.